Hello everyone, this is Honor Teacher again. Welcome to our second online lesson for our class 5 students. So, before starting, get your purpose book, your activity book, your notebook and the pencil ready with you. So, in the last lesson, we learned to talk about different weather types. And we also learned about what can we wear according to the different weather types. So, before going on our purpose book, we have to learn new grammar rules. So, let's check this little girl. Her name is Amanda. She says, "Hi, I'm Amanda." And she says, "I'm tall." So, this describes how she is now. So, let's check the Amanda's baby's picture. So, Amanda says, "I was a baby in this picture." And she says, "I was short." So, this describes how she was in the past, not now. So, as you can see, we changed the verb be to was when we talk about the past. So, right now we say, "I'm tall." And in the past, we say, "I was short." Okay? We change the verb of be to the was in the past and am right now. So we can't say, "In the past, I am short." That is wrong. In the past, I was short. That we have to say. So we also use this was with the subject of he, she, and also it. So look at this timetable. Now we are on 2020. 2018 means 2 years ago. So look at this little boy. He says 2 years ago he was fat. But this year he is thin. So this year we use he is thin. But 2 years ago he was fat. So let's check these two little children. These are Bianca's brother and Bianca's sister. So they were 3 years old in this picture. That means in the past. So they were noisy. Noisy means talking too much. So they were noisy in the past. But now they aren't noisy. So right now we use they are. But in the past we have to change it to were. They were noisy. So we can't say they was noisy. We have to say they were noisy. So as a subject with you, we, and they, we use were in the past. So let's look at the verb of be, how we use it present tenses. We use it with am, is, and are form. And in the past, we use it was or were according to different subjects. So let's look at some examples more. 4 years ago, I was fat. Now I am thin. So last year, they were short, but this year they are tall. So as you see, last year and 4 years ago, we're using was or were. But now talking about present time, now I am thin. This year they are tall. So let's look a quick check here. Fill in the blank with am, is, are, or was, were. So let's read this question. 4 years ago, they ... noisy. So which form we have to use? Am, is, are, or was, were? So 4 years ago means we have to use was or were. And they were noisy is the right form. Another one, 2019 and 2020. So last year, he was or were, we have to use. So last year, he was fat. But now, in 2020, he is thin. Another one. So, 2020, 2018. 2018 means 2 years ago. So 2 years ago, this little girl was short. And this year, she is tall. We can use now or this year. So now, open your activity book 102. I'm repeating. Open your activity book, page 102. On your activity book 102, we're going to see a weather types form. And we're going to see Carla, Messi, and Yoko. And the cities, Barcelona, Algiers, and Sapporo. So let's do the exercise together. How we have to ask the weather like today in Barcelona? Do we going to use is or was? I'm waiting for your answers. What is the weather like today, or what was the weather like today? Which one? Yes, if we want to ask about the weather today, we use what is the weather like today. And our answer is, look at here, it is hot and rainy. So let's check number 2. Yoko asks, the weather like yesterday in Algiers. So what is the weather like yesterday, or what was the weather like yesterday? Yes, what was the weather like yesterday is the right question. And the answer also, it was warm and cloudy. Look at here, warm and cloudy. So today in Sapporo, what is the weather like today in Sapporo? And look at here, what is the weather like today? You're going to write your answers, okay? What is the weather like in Sapporo? So now open your purpose book, page 58 and 59. 58 and 59. You're going to see our new reading passage, Amy is ready. So let's listen this passage, then we're going to talk again. So, are you ready? Okay, let's listen this passage on your purpose book, I'm repeating, on page 58 and 59. Okay, so let's listen.
Pupils Book, pages 58 and 59. Activity 6. Listen and read. Where is Amy going today? Amy is ready.
I'm ready for my hike. I've got my hiking boots, water and snacks.
Amy is happy. Today her class is going on a hike.
Wait a minute. You need your raincoat and umbrella.
Why? What's the weather like? Is it rainy?
Mum doesn't think Amy is ready.
No, not right now. But what was the weather like yesterday?
It was rainy.
Mum doesn't want Amy to get wet.
And last night it was cold and windy. Take your jumper and your hat and gloves too.
Okay.
She doesn't want Amy to get cold.
But Mum, it's warm and sunny today.
Sunny? Oh, then take your sunglasses and sunscreen too.
Amy isn't worried about the weather.
Now you're ready.
Amy is ready for all kinds of weather.
Okay, so in this passage, you're going to see Amy is a little girl and she wants to go hike with her class. So before she goes, her mom wants to get Amy ready. And they are talking about the weather types. So her mom says, you need your raincoat and umbrella. And Amy thinks and asks, why? What is the weather like? Is it raining now? No, Mom says on page 3, not right now. But what was the weather like yesterday? And Amy says, it was rainy. So, as you can see, we use what's the weather like for right now, and we use what was the weather like yesterday or the past times. So, on your page 59, we got 5 questions about this passage. So, let's do it together. So, question 1 is, what is Amy's class doing today? Are they going to play a football game? Are they going to a concert? So what is Amy's class doing today? I'm waiting for your answers. What are they doing today? Yes, they are going on a hike. Hike means the mountain walking. So what was the weather like yesterday according to the passage? What was the weather like yesterday? Was it hot? Was it rainy? Was it snowy? Read the passage again. I'm waiting for your answer. What was the weather like yesterday? It was rainy, yes. But what was the weather like last night? Check the passage again. What was the weather like last night? Yes, it was cold and windy. And question 4. What's the weather like today? As you can see, what was the weather like yesterday? What was the weather like last night? What is the weather like today? So, today is warm and sunny. It's warm and sunny is the right answer. And last question, question 5. What is Amy wearing at the end of the story? What is she wearing at the end of the story? So, look at Amy. She's wearing, look at her. What is she wearing? You're going to write your answers. Look at her clothes. What is she wearing? She's wearing too much clothes. So, after all these rules and the words that you know, you're going to do your purpose book page 60 and your activity book page 46. So on purpose book page 60, you can look at this weather chart Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and answer these 5 questions. Today is Monday. What's the weather like? So look at Monday. What's the weather like? It is ... And on your activity book, page 46, you're going to read this Amy's Ready's passage again, and you're going to choose the right words. So it was rainy yesterday. Amy gets what? Sunglasses, an umbrella, a jumper, or a raincoat. So read this passage and tick the right options. On also activity 7, you're going to write what's the weather like today and what was the weather like yesterday. So you can find more exercise and activity on MapNet. Okay, see you on the next video. next Wednesday. Goodbye.